The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Joe Louis. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
The Brown Bomber, Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time. Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And he misses with that jab. That counter shot lands. The first time these two met, Marciano knocked Joe Louis out of the ring in the 7th round. And of course, Joe Louis never fought again.
Round 7 had him down. Round 8, the fight was over. And it was bittersweet. Marciano couldn't win for winning. And Louis, you just thought that should happen. Now these guys are doing it again. Louis is a little older. Marciano has that Suzy Q. That's the shot. It's called the Suzy Q. That's his shot. Will he be able to land it again? He's done it once. He knows how to find it. He knows Louis is slowed down. He's done it once. He'll definitely do it second time. But what will Louis be able to do? Will he be able to turn back time and pull it out of the bag? We don't know, but this is one of those fights.
He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter. That hook was off target. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You must
keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just stay focused. Don't
switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on in this round. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
I need you to forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time. Set him up.
Right. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
time winding down as we get set for another round.
Get your focus back. Get that jab.
Your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Which fighter will say no mas? There's a counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
This is a high-octane battle. Back and forth they go. Hook just can't find the target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. The jab's working
around. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to...
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Win this round back.
10. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You were smart. You weren't.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
We'd like to see more jabs. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. A much better game plan here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Round, good work. You were thinking, just stay
Boxing back together. I need you to get back out there.
Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
The fight. Great round. Now, don't want you to load up.
Terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better.
We'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Get your boxing back together. Put him back on him this round.
And go out there and finish him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Just box him. Be smart.
Shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
There's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missing with the uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Perfect counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Those counter punches have to hurt. His stamina is off the charts. Can't score with that hook again. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Back into the fight that round. Come on, you've let him back.
Smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and
In your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and
1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
you got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there.
Shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
Look into it. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
Your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Win the round on your jab and breathe when you step.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Get focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That uppercut doesn't land. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Just missed with that hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, when you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
They exchange punches. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Catch and shoot. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just do rhythm back and then we go again. I need you to switch back on.
Here. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
Go out there and finish him. You were smart. You weren't loaded.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
For one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
There's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. And that right hand had to hurt. Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Lucky that hook didn't score. The straight right just misses. Neither fighter willing to slow down. He misses with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Relax now.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting more.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about it.
And ride it out. Go out there and finish him. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't...
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing on.
Then we go again. Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident.
In there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
Have a jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get this boxing back together. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back.
There's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
It's all offense, all the time. And that left hook doesn't find its target. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's all Joe Louis in trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Do you believe what we're seeing? What heart, what desire, but at what cost? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Where this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
It's a bad round, all right?
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get yours.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to switch back on. Get full.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're
Into the fight. Great round. You're getting your time in already.
Take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, sticking on the
It's
inside.
in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
I need you to
Middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
That jab won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter punch right up. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Stamina is off the charts. Good counter punch. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
Switch on. Get this boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. That's a
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on,
Still appear. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. I need you to switch.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defence on end and think about...
Round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this.
Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time. Set him up, but you can take him out.
Box him. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything.
But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it
The
out.
referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. The jab's working nice, but...
And we enter the ninth. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Beautiful counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in the...
Now, hold on a second, Johnny. Joe Louis in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing
I
out.
like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
3 shots. Keep smart. You're getting your time in already.
When you go out there, just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
That boxing, be smart, get your shots off, and don't give in anything.
It's on end and think about what you do. Good work. Just stay fit.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and...
Keep smart. You're getting your time in already.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Let's reset.
Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't...
It's round 10. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good shot with the left cross. A perfect counter lands. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. These two were made for each other. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you... Did you see that? Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Didn't wait too long. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Starting to take some... Oh, right there! Joe Louis in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Come on, breathe. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on.
Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him
one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
that you've lost, don't worry about it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Get out there.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
Round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. And then
so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Focus back. Get that jab back.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on end and think...
Here's the 11th. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. That left hook just missed. so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That left hook missed. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.